Welcome to all in this our YouTube channel. Now we are in the chapter of thermodynamics, that is chemical thermodynamics and energetics. Now today in this our lecture we will discuss about the nature of heat and work and the pressure volume type of work done in case of thermodynamics, that is in the expansion or compression of n number of moles of gas which are enclosed in a cylinder. Now these are the points which we will cover in our today's lecture. Okay. Now whenever we came across nature of heat and work, we will discuss what is meant by heat and work separately. Okay. Now in physics or in mechanical type of work, you already know about what is meant by work done. Work done is nothing but what we can say force into displacement. That is, work done is done by any body. It depends on the force which we have applied and the distance at which it is moved is called as work done. Okay. Now this is in case of what we can say in case of mechanical terms. Okay. But we are in the chapter of thermodynamics, so as we want to discuss the work done for pressure volume type of work done here. So for that purpose we will take an example of n number of moles of gas which are enclosed in a cylinder. For our simplicity we will consider this diagram. Okay. Suppose n number of moles of gas which I have enclosed in this cylinder, and this cylinder is fitted with a wetless and frictionless piston, and here you will observe that the expansion, if expansion will take place, in that case the volume V1 can change from this to this place, that is volume gets increased. This is the initial volume and this is the final volume. Okay. And during this expansion what happened? Some displacement also observed in this case. So here we can write this work done in case of thermodynamics as like this. That is, here instead of what we can say the force which we have applied, we can take a pressure volume type of work done, that is in terms of P into V. Okay. P is nothing but what? For pressure, for n number of moles of gas, if the expansion or compression will take place, in that case we will take pressure. Okay. And V is the volume, that is how much volume change takes place also we have to count in this case. Okay. Now that this term which we will use in case of thermodynamics for n number of moles of gas which is enclosed in a cylinder. Okay. Now here if we use these two terms, that is pressure volume, at the place of pressure, we know the definition of pressure. Pressure is nothing but what we can say a unit force which is applied on a area is nothing but what we can say pressure is nothing but force upon area. Now this formula, by this formula we will use here that term, that is instead of pressure, that is force upon area into volume. Okay. Now this piston, you just look at this figure, this piston has a nature, means its figure is like this. If we consider, this is the piston and A is the area of its area of cross section. Here if the disc has area of cross section A, then at the place of volume we can substitute its value, that is volume term, like this. Volume we are measuring in case of formula like this, V is equal to D into D into D. that is dq. Okay, and what about the area? Now you just concentrate here. We are measuring these two terms, that is volume and area, in terms of d. So for area, to measure the area, we are using this formula, that is d square. You should note these two terms. Okay. Now what I will do, I will substitute these values in this equation. Then what I will get, f upon, instead of a I will put here d square, and here instead of volume I will put dq. Then what I will get, d square get cancelled, d will remain, that is f into d, and this is nothing but what we can say, pressure volume type of work done. And this is, we are measuring in terms of, or equal to, we can also write w, that is work done. So what is the formula of work done? In our thermodynamics language we can write like this: work done is nothing but force into the displacement at which it is moved. Okay, this is nothing but what we can say, work done in case of thermodynamics. Okay, so this formula you have to keep in mind. Here you have derived like that of in physics, the force which we have applied multiplied by the distance in which it is moved, that we can introduce in case of thermodynamics also by doing some changes. Only what we did, we have changed some terms, that is instead of some what you can say physical terms, we have taken here the thermodynamics terms like pressure and volume. So by doing that changes, we have derived this equation, that is W is nothing but what you can say force into displacement, or we can also write W is nothing but PV, that is pressure volume type of work done. We can do here in case of thermodynamics. Okay, so this is the important point according to the what you can say our pressure volume type of work. Okay, now after that we will move to the next point, that is decomposition of H2O. Okay, decomposition of H2O. Now in this decomposition of H2O2, we will take a cylinder in which hydrogen peroxide is enclosed. This is an example of what you can say diagram of what you can say decomposition of H2O. So here what we did, all of you know that H2O2 which we are getting in form of liquid, that we have taken in that cylinder, and we have fitted it with frictionless and rigid piston. Now after some time this H2O2 gets decomposed. Then what will happen? After its decomposition, this piston will move in upward direction. Now why it will move? Because the reaction will take place like this, that is 2H2O2 in liquid form, which is converted into liquid water along with O2, that is oxygen gas. Now here in this reaction, the product which is formed is nothing but water and oxygen gas. But here water is in liquid and oxygen is in gaseous state. So gas occupies more volume than that of the liquid. So here expansion will take place, that is volume change takes place from V1 to V2. initially when H2O2 is in liquid form, the piston will stay here at volume V1, but when this decomposition will take place, during that process, expansion of gas will take place. That is, this piston moves towards some distance. That is, it will stay at V2. Okay, this is nothing but what we can say, the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. In this case, what happened? If we look at the nature in which the expansion takes place during this process, the system or the decomposition in which vessel we have taken, in that case, work is done by the system on the surrounding. Okay, and again, if you look at the heat, we are in the point of what we can say, heat and work. So here, what about we have stated what about work done? Work is done by during the expansion. Work is done by the system on the gas. Okay, means this piston, as it expands, it has done some work on the surrounding by the system, and at the same time, in case of heat, what we can say, some heat is lost by this system. Okay, so this is the case. Here we have stated both the functions, that is heat and work. Okay, so this is what we can say in case of decomposition of H2O2. Now here we can take another example, that is, after decomposition of H2O2, we can take another example, that is reaction between NH3 and HCl, that is ammonia and hydrochloric acid. Now again, we have to take the help of this diagram again, then you will get a better idea. Instead of here, I will take now ammonia and HCl. Okay, so look at this figure. In case of reaction between ammonia and HCl, I have taken here NH3 and HCl. Okay, now here both are in gaseous state. Ammonia is in gaseous state and HCl is in gaseous state. We have taken, and after its completion of reaction, what will happen? See, in this diagram you will observe that some changes. Okay, now ammonia and this HCl, when both reacts together, in that case, as both are in gaseous state, when they react or combines together, they form a solid ammonium chloride. That is, suppose if this is the initial state of what we can say, the piston, then when the ammonium chloride will form, then that piston will stay here. That is, if you observe the V2 here in this figure, that is, compression will take place. As before the reaction, the piston was here at V1, and after completion of this reaction, that piston will move here at V2. Means in this reaction, compression will take place. So if we want to write its chemical reaction, we can write like this: NH3 on reaction with HCl, both are in gaseous state, no? Then I will write here G, small g, at its base, then after completion of reaction we will get ammonium chloride solid. Means both the substance reactants, when they are in gaseous state, when they combine and they form a solid ammonium chloride, which is I have shown here in this reaction. So this is the reaction between what we can say ammonia and hydrochloric acid. Okay. So in this case, what about the heat and work? How we can define the work here? In case of the previous reaction, that is decomposition of H2O2, what we have said, expansion will take place. So system has done some work on the surrounding. Here opposite process will take place. Surrounding has done some work on the system, and at the same time heat is added to the system by the surrounding. So this is the case in case of what we can say reaction between ammonia and hydrochloric acid. So these are the two examples by which you can better understand heat and work. By the considering these two examples, you will understand, means when heat is added and when work is done, or when heat is lost and when work is done by the surrounding on the system. All these things you will understand very easily. Now after completion of all these things, we will come to our next point, that is nature of heat. Now what is meant by nature of heat? We will understand in very simplest manner. Heat is nothing but one of the form of what you can say energy. That is, if we consider some different examples, that is like heat energy. For example, if we consider some reactions which are taking place in our nearby places, all that reactions involves the term that is energy or heat. You are familiar about what you can say endothermic and exothermic processes, which you have learned in your previous standard. Endothermic reactions, in which what happens, some heat is required to that reaction to bring out, and exothermic reaction is that some heat is lost in the surrounding. So heat is nothing but one of the form of what you can say the energy, and that energy we will study in different form. Now we will move to the next point, that is sign conventions. Sign conventions of work and heat. Okay, we will look at this point, that is both these terms we can understand combinedly here. Now I have considered a system. System means this type of reactions which is taking place in a cylinder for gases or for liquids. Sometimes solids may also be included in this system. Now I have considered this as a system in which reaction is taking place. Now I have to define this system, means when work is done on the system by the surrounding or by the surrounding on the system. In that case, which signs we have to use, that we will learn in this point. Okay. Now I have considered this as a system. Suppose when work is done by the surrounding on the system, in that case the sign which we are using is nothing but positive. means work is done by the surrounding on the system. And at the same time, if we study the heat, means system can exchange heat with the surrounding, as in previous point I have stated, each and every body tries to maintain its temperature, and in that case some heat is lost or gained by the surrounding to maintain a constant temperature. Now in that case, for heat we can say that when heat is added to the system, then we are taking plus Q, that is, this plus indicates some amount of heat is added by the surrounding in the system. Okay, in that case the sign we are using is plus. Here, if work is done by the system on the surrounding, all this place which except then the system is nothing but what I can say surrounding. Here the term that is W we are using minus. Why? Because work is done by the system on the surrounding. And what about the heat? Here we are using the term minus Q because some amount of heat is lost by the system in the surrounding. At that time we are taking sign minus Q. So these are the sign conventions of what I can say work and heat. All of you just repeat this point, then you will understand how we are using the signs, that is plus W, minus W, plus Q and minus Q. All these are the important points according to the means which type of work done takes place during the reaction. So for that purpose you have to better understand these things. Okay. Now after completing these basic things, we will move to our next and important point, that is nothing but expression for pressure volume work. So this is an very important point according to your theory examinations. Derivation is given in your textbook also. Now this point we will discuss in detail in our today's lecture, that is expression for pressure volume work. Now before going to that point, you have to better understand this figure first, then we will go in detail. Now I will explain this figure in very simplest manner. Look at here, this is the cylinder, and in which n number of moles of gas which are enclosed in this cylinder, and this n number of moles of gas which are enclosed by a weightless and frictionless piston. Now this is the piston which is weightless and frictionless, means which can move very easily. Okay. So by placing some weights over this, compression will take place, and if this n number of moles of gas, when it tries to expand, this piston will move in the upward direction. Okay. So as we have stated, this is the frictionless and weightless. It can move in downward direction during compression, and it can also expand, that is, it will move in the upward direction. Both the cases will take place here. And during this process, we will came across the pressure volume type of work done. As early in the last point, that is nature of heat and work, at that time I already explained what is the type of what I can say pressure volume type of work done in case of thermodynamics. That point we will see in case of pressure volume type work done expression. Now in this expression we will start with this expression, that is W is equal to F into D. that point or that equation we have derived in this form in our previous point. Means as in case of mechanical expressions, we have taken work done as a F into D, and that we have converted expressed in terms of what you can say pressure volume type. Okay. Now in this case, we will start also again here with the expression W is equal to F into D. Okay. Now in this case, if you look at this expression W is equal to F into D, I will call this as a equation number 1. I will start with this. Before going to the start of this equation, we will understand this diagram first. This diagram has two pressures which is acting on this piston. This is the pressure Pex, that is external pressure, and another pressure which is acting from inside the cylinder on this piston is nothing but P. Okay. When the system is achieved equilibrium, then both these pressures becomes equal. But in this case, if we consider a compression, this Pext, that is external pressure, is acting more on the piston. So in that case, if we want to define or the force which is acting on that piston is nothing but, in case of expression we can define like this, minus Pex multiplied by A. Why I have written this expression? The force which is acting on this piston is nothing but the external pressure Pex multiplied by the area of cross section of that disc is nothing but capital A. Okay. Now why I have taken this minus sign? Because the pressure is acting on the system here on the piston here. That's why we have, means that is against the internal pressure. So that's why I have taken the minus sign there. That is Pext is also, we are calling it as a, what I can say, atmospheric pressure which is acting on the piston. Okay. Now here we will forward this equation in terms of work done, that is F into D. Now here I will call this as a equation number 2. Now after that, what we did, I have substituted the force which is acting on that piston in the above equation so as to get the proper work done in this process. Then what I did, I have substituted the value of equation 2 in equation 1. So I will get work done like this. W is equal to minus Pex multiplied by A into D. Now here A into D, what these terms indicates? A is already we have stated here. I think I have again, I will write again once again here. A is nothing but what you can say in terms of D, it will be D into D square. And what about the volume? In terms of D, we can take here dq. So A is nothing but D square and B is nothing but dq. So I will put these values in this equation. So what you will get? A into D is nothing but what we can say, simply we can write volume. Therefore minus Pex into, instead of writing dq, we can write V, because V is nothing but here we can write D into D. This single D, this D into D is nothing but D square, and this D is nothing but what I can say, the distance or displacement at which that piston is moved is nothing but what you can say, A into D. So instead of A into D, I can put the volume V. Okay. So this is nothing but what we can say, work done. But here the volume change which takes place, and that volume is nothing but it's a state function. Its value depends on initial and final states. So instead of V, I can put the two values, that is initial volume and final volume. If you look at this diagram, initial volume is V1 and the final volume which we have got is nothing but V2 during the expansion. So I can take, instead of V, the volume change, that is W is equal to minus Pex into delta V. So this is the final expression for what you can say, pressure volume type of work done. And for small changes, we will see the next expression, that is W max, in our next lecture. That is, if the work done is taking place or expansion or compression is taking place in infinitesimal changes, that is in n number of steps, in that case we will get a maximum work done, and that maximum work done in terms of expression we will express in our next video lecture. Now be in continuation with us. So this is the final expression for what we can say, the work done. That is, this is the what we can say, pressure volume type of work done, also we can call. Now on this expression there are many numericals are present. You just go on solving that numericals and try to solve different type of examples in which sometimes you have to calculate work done, sometimes you have to calculate external pressure, sometimes you have to calculate either initial volume or final volume. Okay, so these are the different points which I have covered in our today's lecture. Now those students who are new to this channel, go through all videos, successive videos we have to learn, and those students who are in need of these lectures, you just share to them and like the videos and press the bell icon for new updates. Thank you very much.